apart. Now they run around in circles like them kids in the park. Not afraid of the dark, there ain't no monster inside. I pray to Jesus Christ, homie, they just keep me alive. Why you keep it 53? Cause I've been wrestling with pride. I try to keep it like I'm Texas, got the stop on my side. Girl, you know I'm a saint, so why you giving me hell? My uncle back up on the block and now they begging for bail. He always calling me for paper cause he know I'm the trail. Now I'm eating my McDonald's, I was fresh out of jail. Now I made it out of chunk, at least I know I'm up. Boy, thump, like my neighbor's jump, pum. Boy, I bump in that Billy Strong, he ain't know he ain't thump. He just grabbed the pump and made it go dumb. Got a pump cause he got no. Homie say tripping cause I got no funds.
Opened in 2020 and immediately one of the main attractions here on the Las Vegas Strip. Welcome everyone to Allegiant Stadium. Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And away we go at Allegiant Stadium. Trey Tucker to return it. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. From the gun, Laube. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Second and 6 coming up here. From the 37. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Throwing now, off play action. Almost an opening drive interception, but that winds up on the ground, incomplete. It's going to bring up 4th down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. That one in the books is a 48-yard punt. And the Chargers take possession. New set of downs for him at the 38. On 1st down, they'll run. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the pistol, it's Herbert. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. An incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
On third down, Herbert. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
The Chargers lined up in punt formation. Back deep for the Raiders, Trey Tucker. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And the Raiders' drive is going to start deep on their own side of the field. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete. Tried getting that one to Brock Bowers. And it sets up 2nd down.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target and make a play on it.
Here's Dobbs now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
That's caught for the first. He gets loose down the right side. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Working inside the red zone. Into traffic, complete. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully... create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Now for the first time, it's a give to the rookie from Ohio State. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, now, Kate, a major decision, and you could just feel the angst on the sideline. Do you really want to challenge a front that just held up on 3rd and goal? And if so, well, you better be creative to get the job done.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. Back to throw, Dobbs. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
The quarterback's so worried about challenging the DBs in coverage, he didn't keep an eye on the lineman in front of him. He threw it right towards him, and it was easy to get a pop and swat away a potential first down.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Back to the well again. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll go out of bounds. Looks a little short of that 35.
Yeah, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Charger football. They've got a first to begin the frame. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Give now to the running back. And he's going to get this up across the 35 to maybe the 37. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. They go play action. Here's Herbert. He's on the move. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Raiders, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed and really becomes advantage defense as they take it away.
Doms. Trying for the deep ball. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing his Doms. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chargers take over on his 5th interception of the season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
1st and 10, Herbert. Finds McConkey. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here's a give up the middle. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. It's a gain of 4 there. And the Chargers will have a first.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Throwing on first is Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Pretty even match in this first half. And you just kind of wait. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Herbert now. Buys time, rolling, and they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. 34 yards on that punt. And it'll be Raider football. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's a Vegas first down. They're set up at the 35 now. Now it's Dobbs. Throwing the out route complete. And he's in. Touchdown! The Raiders get the game's first points here in the 2nd. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Carlson's extra point is good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. This return starts at the 5. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Hits his running back. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They're set up at the 35 now. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Could make the connection, was looking for Ladd McConkey. And now they face 2nd down.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
2nd and 10 now. Gets this to McConkey. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away. The handoff on 3rd and short. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. This one goes for 3 yards. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
1st and 10, here's Herbert. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Back to the air, Herbert. Catch made by Mitchell. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders' side of the field.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
3rd and just 2 to go. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Raiders will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. To the air, Dobbs. To the sideline, and Adams snags it. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw, and without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He puts some juice on a deep, big gain downfield. And that's caught. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders will add to their lead at the end of the half. Carlson to tack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders double their lead to 14. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And this one will not make it to the landing zone. So the same as it going out of bounds now. This is going to come out to the 40-yard line. Herbert on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well into this 1st half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, it totally disrupts the rhythm, the continuity, and any success for an offense.
And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Jacorian Bennett there for the tackle. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Darius Davis to return it. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Play action now for Herbert. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Herbert. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's able to move it past the 45 before going out. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Ball finds his running back, Gus Edwards. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Chargers will have a 1st. Herbert from the gun. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. It's Herbert once more. Completed to his running back. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Now Herbert again. On the move, headed right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Herbert now off the play fake. This throw is caught. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Herbert throwing again. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Chargers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping the tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Tucker now on the return. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. He fires one deep. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders push their lead further to start the half. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. Carlson now to add one more. And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. On the return, here comes Davis. Good looking return here, and he's got room. They track him down, but a nice return in the end there, Brock. He's out to the 38. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Herbert. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
1st and 10, Herbert. He finds McConkey. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. They gain 14 on the play. And it brings up an LA first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Throwing on first is Herbert. Ooh, almost to throw the costume. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
The give here on 2nd. And he'll only get this to the 26 before going down. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes breaks through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. The Chargers sending out Dicker the kicker to add 3 to the board. From the left hash, 54 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that makes things a little closer. It's now a 10-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
At their own 38-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's Dobbs now. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find Brock Bowers. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Running back sent in motion. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. And he'll have this fair catch right along the 25. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it'll be their football. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Herbert back to throw. Finds McConkey. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. And he's hit and dropped. So that's going to bring an end to our 3rd quarter. Him picking himself up after that sack. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Complete beyond the marker. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a 1st.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Chased out to his right. Nice work by the back here, playing safety valve complete. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Chargers will have a 1st.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Herbert to throw once more. He's still going at the 30. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Back to the air, Herbert. Forced out to his right. That one's complete, right side. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. That's going to be caught by Mitchell. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And he has the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Tucker now on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's Dobbs. Finds him on the crossing route. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's good for Raiders 1st.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Throwing deep for the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You know, that type of play is so doggone impressive, not just because it saves a touchdown. He had timed that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or letting him establish possession for the score.
He's back to throw. He gets this one to Myers. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders only up by a few. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. This ball's cut by Bowers. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown! So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders make it a 10-point ball game. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. On the return, here comes Davis. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Able to get it to Edwards. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Throwing now. This is reeled in by Edwards. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away. To throw. Completed to his running back. And he